Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Not too sure how I'm finding the energy to get this video out tonight, but it was on my to-do list. And if you guys watched the video yesterday, which basically this entire channel watched yesterday's video, the 40-minute video I uploaded had 2,300 comments. We have never even had over, I think, 1,000 comments on a video. Thank you guys for the support on that channel. Thank you guys for the support on that video on the channel. It was insane. I've never had support like that on a video in my life. So even crazier than the rats. And yeah, so you guys seem to really enjoy it. And so earlier today we uploaded a video with too many mistakes. I'm cooked from the stream today. 100 icon packs. I wanted to get this video up on the channel rather sooner than later because I personally feel like the community we have is listened to by EA sometimes, because I think we are a little bit more of the hardcore players. And yeah, I just think sometimes when we talk about things, YouTube videos, we make the Twitter videos, the eyes are out there. So I want to make this video. This is basically an EA, it's going to be called EAFC. I'm going to probably always call it FIFA 24 until FIFA makes their own game. And this is going to be like a FIFA 24 wish list discussion video. If you guys enjoy it, drop a thumbs up. I posted a tweet about this tonight. And I looked at a lot of the ideas, so I kind of spent like half an hour brainstorming things that I really want in the game next year. It's really a lot of the things I'm asking for is not asking for too much. I try to deliver the information easy to EA. And so yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see in FIFA 24. Obviously, the more suggestions, the better. It gives more creativity for the developers and surely helps them out. The style of the video that I want to do is, I made some player picks on my second account. We'll maybe do a couple packs here and then, kind of move around the menus a little bit in this video. I just want to have like something a little bit in the background. I wanted to make some concepts, but honestly, it's going to take too much time. I've got like 20 ideas written down, and I didn't want to, I didn't want my editors to basically be like, yo, or designers to be like, yo, what are you asking me to make right now? So I was trying to think about maybe we could do that, but we didn't end up doing that. And as always, guys, if you enjoy the video today, thumbs up is really appreciated. I'll probably still come back to life, and if I get anything crazy in any of the packs, obviously I'm probably gonna freak out, but we'll just have it kind of in the background chilling. We'll maybe do a couple store packs, really nothing too crazy. And yeah, so where do we get into it? One of the things that I want to talk about right away. So there was a rumor early on, a couple of months ago, that EAFC was going to come out way earlier than normal, and I was like, you know what, that kind of makes sense. The power curve EA's been going with has been going a little bit quicker. Now, as the weeks led on after that, I just was like, there's no way, right? Because this is the latest. It's June 19th. We've never had this little information about an upcoming release with FIFA for as long as I can remember. We're getting close to July, and we have no idea what's going to go on in FIFA 24. We've got some leaks with car designs, but those are leaks, right? We've got nothing really official from EA besides their trailer video of, will you be joining our club, right? That's really it. So that, to me, that concept was a little bit like, I don't think it's going to happen. But then, someone that I follow and talk with this in the streams about, follows somebody. I think that, it's either a reporter of EA or a reporter of previous FIFAs, or either was an ex-EA employee. I'm not sure. He's got a private Twitter account. I don't want to post on this video his Twitter account because he is private, but I think it's a rather trustworthy source. And he tweeted EAFC 24 release date late August, save the date. So basically what we were talking about before of, okay, this is going to be coming out, in late August, which is kind of what we had said a couple weeks ago. He just said it again. He just said it on the 19th of June. He said that today. So yeah, not sure what to make of that. That was the first thing I want to talk about in this video. And then basically somebody replied asking him French League full scan in terms of I think will all the players be licensed? And he said until now, no, they scanned like 70% for now. Also, obviously that's face scan, stuff like that. So seems like a very trustworthy source. I guess we'll see. The way that I could see it going down is maybe we got some EAFC release event in July, and they're just like, yo, our game is coming out next month. Now, the potential for that, in my opinion, has always been massive. I've always never understood from EA's perspective why they are waiting till a month and a half after all the domestic leagues start. I mean, the hype of it would be insane, right? If FIFA dropped in the late August after a week or two of, all these leagues starting up, I mean, the first couple team of the weeks, it would have so many people buying the game alone off of the excitement of the first few team of the weeks. I mean, I've never understood why EA have not done that. Maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year. Maybe we're going to be optimistic. I'm not super faithful. Not faithful. I'm not super... I don't put a lot of promise or faith in EA to deliver a good product. But hey, maybe they're really being legit. Maybe they're moving away from FIFA and this is their year. All right, so let's talk about some things that I wrote down. For me, guys, you want a little backstory. That's phenomenal, by the way. 94 Shapeshifters Becker. I have been playing FIFA since FIFA 11. I even played earlier on my PSP. I played the 2010 South Africa game, so I guess you could say 2010. And yeah, man, I've been streaming. You guys know on the channel, I've been doing this, I think, since FIFA 17. I've been streaming and stuff. So I've seen a lot. I've got a lot of feedback. And, we've had some really good times over the years on FIFA. We've also had some really bad times. So something that I think, a lot of people have been asking about is trade offers. Trade offers used to be insane. And if you don't remember old, FIFA trade offers, basically you could have your transfers on the market at any point. People could send you an offer, offering you, cards for, what you have listed. And it was pretty crazy. So this is kind of, if you guys want like an idea of what it, really used to look like, I want to get this, this image for you guys. This is what it used to look like. So that's really what a trade offer used to be. So this is the listing on the market. I think it's cut off here, but it's David Silva, right? And it's cut off, obviously. But yeah, David Silva, 88, 500K, right? Star price. And somebody offered Messi. Obviously, nobody would take that trade offer. Obviously, nobody. But that's, what you used to be able to do. People have been saying this for years, that people want to see this happen. Obviously, look at this. Your listing, Zidane, star price. By now, somebody offers you Mbappe, Neymar, Hazard. That's obviously just a concept. But that's something for a lot of time people have wanted. And the reason EA got rid of it was because, you can really kind of just farm an account in terms of like, you could make a second account. You could put BS offers. I really feel like they can do it. What I think they have to do, I think they've got to make it untradeable. I think untradeable trade offers could work. And I think, the nice part about that could be maybe they limit it in terms of like a certain rating, a certain price. I don't know. Maybe they really keep it like that. But, if you get a dupe, you get a dupe in an SBC. Let's say, for example, today I got Foot Birthday Kaká as a dupe. So maybe one of you just got a dupe Eusebio. Now, we could offer, one of us could offer each other. It just would get confusing, though, because obviously, an untradeable trade offer sounds crazy, right? You're saying untradeable, and it's a, trade, but, maybe there's a way you got to do it with someone's username, because obviously you can't list untradeable cards on the market, but maybe they make like an untradeable market, but that doesn't make any sense, because what's the point of untradeable? I don't know, but that's just something I would like to see. I mean, something just, I think that maybe they could do somehow, some way. I don't really know, but there's potential. All right, so let's get moving on the ideas, because guys, I've got a million things, and just let me know what you guys think of the ideas that we're talking about. One of the other things that I would really like to see. So I've talked about this for a while. Division Rivals. I think this mode actually has a lot of potential. I just think EA do not do it right. I'm in Div 9 because I'm on my other account, so please don't look at that and don't think I fell off. All right, so with this, right, you've got these weekly rewards and all, right? Okay, that's great. Now let's go look at the season rewards, right? Let's do this real quick. So here's what I'm thinking, right? I think we used to have these monthly reward videos for Foot Champs. But that's obviously when Foot Champs was 50 matches, guys. Or sorry, 40 matches a week in League. That's obviously a lot, right? Now, in the summertime, at the end of the game, you only have 1 of 5 Team of the Season Foot Champ red. Just 1 and 200K packs. So what I think EA can do is, I think, now in FIFA, this game is a seasonal game. So you get these seasons that update season 1, season 2, season 3. They're about like 40 days long, 50 days long sometimes a little shorter, like 30 or 35. What I think EA can do for this is, I think they can totally just put Team of the Week cards in here, and they can do a certain amount. It used to be if you got top 100 monthly in the Weekend League, you got 44 Team of the Week reds, and you got 1 icon guaranteed. It was a huge pack. I don't see why EA can't do that, and the reason I say that is that Team of the Week is like still so like mid, right? We still have so many 77, 81 players they're putting in. Why not just do that? Why not have it in Rivals, which is like now, to be honest, the sweatiest game mode. Foot Champs is no longer what it was. Now we're playing half the games of Weekend League, which I don't think is a problem, but it's just a reality. It's gone from 40 to 20. Why not just put that in the Elite Division, and let people, maybe it's top 1,000 in the Elite Division, get that pack, right? And then after that, maybe it's, 1,000 to 5,000, get like 30 reds and an icon, or just 30 reds. Maybe the icon is for the top 1,000. And, maybe you do that for all the other divisions. Maybe division, if you get all the way up to Division 2, maybe Division 2 is going to be 5 reds for the month, right? But even that, 11 reds. It's a huge, it's a huge, risk. And a lot of people, in terms of like content, and, I always say things that I feel like would help EA's game. Like that would help EA's game so much. The amount of people that would grind for that, the playtime would be up, the views would be up. That would be crazy if they brought that back. Let's keep it moving. So I've talked about this a million times. 2v2 foot champs. Now we have qualifiers in the week, and we've got foot champs on the weekend. Something EA have done really well with is bringing back some sort of qualifier mode with more rewards. It's nice. They've also been doing a lot of cups. I think we should have cups for every single promo. I don't see why not. But 2v2 foot champs in the week. So my idea of how it would work, you have to enter with the same player. You cannot play with different people. So you got to enter with the same player. You will sign up with someone else, and you play. Maybe it's Monday to Wednesday, Monday to Thursday. I was thinking 15 matches. I think 15 matches is good. You don't have to play it, but it gives you an option when the weekend league ends that you can keep playing the weekend league. It's just got to be 2v2. The rewards could be similar. I don't see why not, right? I don't see why not. Let people who play the game more, grind it out, get more rewards. I don't see the problem there. I think 2v2 foot champs, if they added that in EA 24, their game would be so popular. And the thing that I always say with EA, if they are going to be smart, they are going to want to do their best to grow their game and make more money. At the end of the day, EA is a business. If you add 2v2 foot champs, you will get so many other large people of influence online that will go into FIFA and start playing, because in the online sphere, in the community online, stuff that really does the best are collabs. Collabs rule online. People love to watch others be social with each other, interactions like that. And I just think it would add so much bang to FIFA if they did that. I mean, the sky's the limit if they add that, right? The potential is endless. So I say that not only from somebody that likes to get more rewards, likes to play the game more, if there's stuff to grind. I really, really think if they added 2v2, it would just change the game, bro. And I don't see why not, right? EAFC starting off fresh, away from FIFA, it would really, really bring some hype. I also think, in terms of like modes and talking about game modes, right? I just think that there should also be a DKT. I think, yes, we have an objective for the cup every week, but I don't see why there's also not like a daily tournament, maybe with a reward that changes. So maybe one day you're playing for like an 88 rated fodder card, and you got to win, obviously a tournament, you'd win 4 games, right? Maybe another day you'd be playing for 10,000 coins, or, and then we get into team of the season, and then EA can start putting team of the season cards also as the, the DKT, winner. We used to have crazy DKT rewards, I think, in FIFA 17 and FIFA 18. This is what we used to kind of go ahead and get. Obviously, this is Inception. This was for a Pulisic, right? And 1,000 coins. And this is just for winning 4 matches. So, that's something that I would, hope that we could start to continue to see in the future. I don't see why not. And yeah, something that also has been really, really nice. If you guys are on PlayStation, EA's been doing these tournaments this year. And basically, you can register for these tournaments. I think in Europe, they have like 1,000 FIFA point tournaments. I think that these have a lot of potential. I just think that they should make them a little bit more, right? If they made these like 2,000 FIFA point tournaments, I mean, these would be a huge deal. I think EA, I don't know if this is all Sony or what it is, but if they could invest a little bit more money here, and to be honest, they make enough off FIFA points, right? This would bring a lot of hype if these were like a little bit more juice with the FIFA points here, and not just 500, right? Because 500 is like 3 7.5k packs. 2,000 nowadays in FIFA is just an insane store pack. So yeah. Something, just in terms of EAFC 24 that I've seen this on Twitter. So the top 2 things that I saw on Twitter, right? And I try to listen to you guys, that are on Twitter, telling me what you guys want to see. The top 2 things that I saw on Twitter, people wanted to see 2v2 foot champs. That was like the number 1 thing I saw. The second thing I saw, a lot of people want online career mode. I'm not even a career mode person. And a lot of my audience probably does play career mode on and off, but is not even the hardcore career mode audience. That would change the game. If they did that, you'd also have that level of content, because right now FIFA is really just about foot. It's not really about anything else. And I think if they added online career mode, oh my God, would that change it up, right? Because that, imagine, you guys as viewers, right? Imagine you guys play with your friends. Imagine watching an online career mode with like the 20 most popular FIFA content creators. or your 20 favorite athletes, or your favorite professional football players in real life, and they're all in the same league, right? I mean, like the amount of banter that you would get from that. And I just think, again, it's another thing, just like I've mentioned with the 2v2, it grows their game, right? It's going to help EA in the long run. And look, social gaming is the most popular gaming, whether they want to admit that or not. And I just think FIFA has been too like isolating or solo for too long. And look, it's not like you have to add those and get rid of all the other modes. I know it's going to take server infrastructure for EA, but I don't see why they wouldn't do it. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. Other things to talk about. I think this is like, talking a little bit more in depth here. I think something that could be really unique for FUT Champs, right? Because we talked about division rivals rewards and what EA could make, improve with the monthlies there, maybe improve with the weeklies. Maybe with the weeklies, there's a little bit more of like a rating limit or something. But something I think they could really, really, really do that would be unique for the FUT Champs is I think they should add a 1 of 5, and then, so 1 of 5 for rank 1, 1 of 4 for rank 2, 1 of 3 for rank 3, and 1 of 2 for rank 4 and rank 5. I think they should add a weekly promo card 1. So this year they added an 84.5 into the FUT Champs rewards. I think they should add a weekly promo card, right? So every week that there's a promo, you've got one weekly promo pick to go with your team of the week FUT Champs picks, right? Because mainly those are fodder. Usually your best chance at a promo card is out of the 84 plus player picks. That would be crazy if they did that. Again, another thing that is a simple content change that would just bring genuine hype to this game. I mean, that's what I'm saying here. Like, I'm looking at things that would bring hype to the game. Okay, something as well that I don't understand why EA got rid of that I think was really underrated, FUT Champs channel. I don't know why we don't have a FUT Champs channel. That we used to have where you could spectate. It was like a spectate mode, and you could kind of watch people play some runbacks of their games. Don't know why we don't have that. Let's talk a little bit about Team of the Week going forward, right? Team of the Week this year, there was some decent execution towards the end of the year where EA started kind of boosting Team of the Weeks like crazy. I think they need to do that from the start because we're getting to FIFA now where the promos are so crazy that Team of the Weeks are just really not that relevant anymore. If it's not if it's not the top 10 players, Mbappe, Son, Neymar, right? Like Team of the Weeks don't even matter. And I think they have to do a really good job of getting back to making them matter again, right? And what they're going to have to do that is give them like 2 to 3 times boosts, right? Way more weak foot skill move boosts in the beginning of the game. And I always said this, which I don't think EA have done well enough with. They need to make players outside of top 5 leagues freaking crazy. They need to not be scared to make somebody who's 4-star, 3-star, 5-star, 4-star, and give him like a 3 times upgrade. I don't see the problem because it's still going to be hard with the chemistry system to use that player anyways, but they should be trying to give people incentive to really go through and change up their team. That's just how I feel, but I think they should definitely do that. We need way more weekly showdowns. It's ridiculous that we don't get showdowns until like a promo that's declared a showdown promo or a promo where we don't have a promo and EA's just dropping showdowns. I think we need weekly showdowns. And again, this is engagement with people that aren't hardcore players like us. They gotta drop that stuff. When there's an El Clasico, there needs to be a showdown. When City play United, there needs to be a showdown. When Spurs plays Arsenal, there needs to be a showdown. When Bayern plays Dortmund, there needs to be a showdown, right? And again, once a week shouldn't be too hard. There's got to be a rivalry or some crazy match happening, whether it's a rivalry or it's like a first, fourth place match 1 week. It just needs to happen, right? I mean, some of the times in the past that I can think of that like FIFA's been popular is like when we've got a showdown in the Eredivisie, we've got this crazy Kleber card, and you've got the team's account tweeting out about the card. I mean, that's what we need. So it's annoying that they don't really do that at all. I think EA's got to remove the position change modifiers completely. I think they just got to go. We got rid of fitness a while back. They just got to go, right? We should be able to move around teams all we want. We shouldn't have to do those modifiers. I know it's not that bad to do 5 a day. I know that EA have kind of made it like doable, but it's freaking annoying. It just annoys me. So we need to get rid of that. I think that this is like a crazy idea, but I think it's a cool idea, and I think some of you guys will find this pretty cool. I think we need to have some sort of highlighted loyalty or like games played. So for example, let's say I have Vieira from the start of the game. I pack him early on. when I play 250 games with him, maybe he gets like a blue border. When I play 500, maybe he gets a gold border. And then maybe when I get to like 1,000, he gets like a black and gold border, right? Around his card design. This would be so cool for people to like go into a match and then see the team on the screen and be like, yo, like this guy has passion with player of the month Mbappe, right? He's played like this many games. I mean, that would be so cool to like highlight the loyalty with the card, because I always hear people talking to me and being like, yo, you know, don't you think EA should like add traits if you play games for a certain amount of time? I think it just gets a little tricky to do that. I think it's like tough to add or implement that system. I do not think it is challenging to implement a system that can track, you know, games played, and then the card design just changes once you play a certain amount of games. I just don't think that's tough to implement. I think EA can easily do that. I want to see some more stats as well with the cards, right? So if I play, you know, 1,000 games with Vieira, I also want to see maybe the average distance he's running in my matches, the average match rating he has, the average amount of tackles he has per match. I know the Vieira merchant is speaking, but these are things that I think, you know, for me, like, I love stats. Why not, right? Why not? Okay. This is something that I think is absolutely necessary. A lot of times I am turned off from playing Rivals and some other game modes because of the cameras. All right, so when we play Foot Champs, we have a default camera. Okay, I would request that, yes, EA, when we play, it's okay to play away matches in Rivals, but please, if we play away, can we have the default camera, right? It could be a stadium and I'm playing a rat with shadows and everything like that. That's okay, but can we please not have to play from like the nosebleeds or all these like different camera angles? Because believe it or not, for a lot of us, it impacts the way we play the game, right? We play differently on certain cameras because we can't see half the time. So please, EA, can we please look into doing that? That would be very, very nice. No more 2-week promos. I know that EA, you are a huge fan of selling out to these 2-week promos, and I know you make a lot of money, but the hype when there's 1-week promos, when you guys drop 23 cards in packs on Fridays, the last time they did this, by the way, was FIFA 19. It is nuts. So EA, can we please go back to that? I know you guys like to milk the 2-week promos, but the amount of promos that you do anyways, you don't even need 2-week promos anymore. The amount of promos that we have on this game, it's like endless. It's endless. So yeah, right now we have something cool as well that EA have been doing for the summer, where they've kind of been starting to add some Foot Champs objectives on Wednesday. We had one last weekend where you win 4 matches with a Portuguese team, which is actually kind of hard this time of the year. You got to win 4, you get an 85-5. You do that with Serie A, you get an 85-5. And then there was something easy where, like, if you just win 6 qualies matches, I think, then you get an 85-10. All right? Something like that all year, right? Give people some incentive in the fall to not use the, you know, the full meta teams early on and actually go for something like that. You can make the packs untradeable, but I think it's something that, I think it really, really is like something that people look at and are like, that's cool, right? I loved it. I was doing it last week and I was having a good time sweating it out. Okay. I think out of anything I talked about, this is probably going to be the least likely thing for EA to implement, but I'm just going to go for it. All right. So, EA, please, can you, I can't even say this because there's no way. Can you guys please enable in-game voice chat? Oh my God, you know? And if things get toxic, you know, report and they're banned. But in terms of content, I mean, and views, and it's just another thing, you know, if you add one of these things we've talked about in this video, it is going to help your game so much. All right, all this stuff is great ideas. I'm telling you. I know I'm a little biased because I'm the one delivering the information, but I know it's great. Other things, right? So Pez has this cool thing. Let me show you guys. And some of you guys who have seen my my content have probably seen this before. So Pez has this really cool thing where they do these like signature bundles. I am almost positive that EA have the rights to, you know, the licensing to a lot of stuff. They need to do stuff like this. They dropped this Neymar in Pez, and basically it was, I think it was like $20. You got that card, and then you got a bunch of other cards in the bundle. EA need to do stuff like that, whether it's a bundle or they're just adding cards on the market as a signature card, because having an autograph card like that is unbelievable. And I'm sure the design team, the design team at EA is the best like part of EA's team. What the designs they come up with are insane. So I'm sure they would have the craziest designs for something like that. And so I just think that, like, I don't know if I've ever packed Marcos Llorente gold card. Is he the, like, the rarest gold 84? I don't even know the last time I packed Llorente. Is he a lot more than other 84s? He's only 4K. I swear, he's so rare. That's so crazy. So yeah. Okay, let's talk a little bit about gameplay. EA, can we please not have this drop back AI 5-back meta? It's really not attractive. We just got an ultimate team of the season. Sorry. We just got an ultimate shapeshifter. Sorry, we got a premium shapeshifter. How much is he? We just packed Frankenstein. Frankenstein is how many coins on the market? We could probably just compare price. We don't have to always look on flipping. Oh my god. Oh, that's massive. So he is... Wow. Okay. Very nice. You know what, guys? He's 153K. He's got a crazy price range. His card looks crazy. I mean, yeah, wow, that's not even surprising. His card looks crazy. 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, but obviously super fast. And he appeared in the front of the pack. We are opening tradable packs here. So for anybody that is wondering, am I going to miss a Shapeshifters? I am not going to miss a Shapeshifters because they are tradable. So they're going to be in the front of the pack. What else do we want to talk about? Team press and stamina drain. So we talked about the AI defending. That's for the gameplay, guys. I don't know how much faith I really put in the gameplay team, guys. You know, I just think over the years I've learned, they don't really change that much. But yeah, nerfs to auto defending. Obviously, it sucks that FIFA is such a defensive game. Nobody really enjoys it. And it's just getting exhausting. The last couple years have been so defensive. But team press needs to be, I agree, way higher risk to use, right? People just use team press and spam it and they just get away with it, right? And there's not enough stamina drain. They need to make team press only be viable when you are begging to get lucky for a goal in the last 10 minutes of the game, because right now it's really it does not have that purpose, and people are playing press the whole entire match. Other things I wrote down, giving ones to watch cards the foot fantasy style upgrades, because I gotta be honest, the problem with ones to watches now is that you really depend on EA to give you the upgrade, right? And the thing I like about Foot Fantasy is that Foot Fantasy has these defined upgrades, right? Where, you have guaranteed team wins, you have stuff like that, right? And I think that really adds an aspect to the market of trading with them and then actually packing them, because hey, if I get this amount of wins, this many goals and assists, right? You have these guaranteed upgrades, which I just find really, really, really unique, right? So I really want that to be implemented. Other than that, on my list in terms of EA24, I don't really have too many other things that I wrote down. A duplicate storage system, I don't see why we couldn't have that now. We had it in the World Cup mode in FIFA 18, so why would we not be able to have it now? And I think also a claim all objective would be massive. I think a claim all would be huge, because I just think a lot of people, all right, having to go through these objectives and do them one by one. It's a simple change, but I want to see it implemented. And I think in terms of just stuff off the top of my head that I'm thinking about here, I think that's mainly the main stuff I wanted to talk about. I really want to see stuff with social aspects of foot, with gaming with friends, co-op. I mean, that stuff for me is super important. And just generally more ways to grind. I think something we talked about in this video that's a crazy, phenomenal, good idea is that promo player pick. That is such a good idea. I mean, if they were to do that for the top ranks and champs, that would be so good if EA could do that. So hopefully they can. And other than that, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. What do you guys think about some of the stuff we talked about? What are some things you guys want to see? I like to get this stuff documented online, because I feel like if we can produce good ideas for EA and get it out as a community, there's no need to be angry or upset, right? We gave EA thoughts, we gave them information, and look, as I said in the beginning of the video, we're not giving EA anything here that's rocket science, right? A lot of stuff we talked about is very, very doable and takes one or two changes, one or two coding changes, right? So again, let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think, what you guys want to see changed. Obviously, your opinion does matter. And other than that, guys, I think that's where we're going to end the video. So thanks for listening. I've been waffling a lot on this channel, but I appreciate you guys supporting it. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.